Babe, how did I miss 47 of your calls during a 3-hour recording session? Whoa. Hey, slow down. I'm not even sure that's a language I speak. Hold on just a moment. You said you were in an accident? Are you okay? Oh, there was a squirrel in the road and you swerved to avoid it? Well, that's not too bad. What's the accident part? Yeah, I can see blowing out a tire after running over a couple of nails doing the job. Which side of the car blew out the tire? Oh, that's good. The passenger side. Yeah, no, I understand. You couldn't see it. I'm not blaming you. I'm just trying to figure out how this can be fixed. No, baby, I'm sorry. You know how hard it is to book recording time in the studio. And I've got an entire team of people, not to mention the other guys in the band, also waiting for me to be done. It's lunch, so I thought I would just, pick up my phone and see what was going on. You can't have phones in the recording booth. It messes up the signal and stuff. The microphones are very sensitive. Well, I don't think you understand how sensitive you need to have a microphone to pick up the reverb on a drum. Okay, well, maybe I don't understand either. The long story short is I couldn't bring my phone in. I'm sorry I missed your calls. And I know this must have been scary. I hear you. Here's the deal. I need you to listen very closely, okay? I'm looking out the window right now, and I'm already seeing that the sun is setting. I don't want you out there by yourself, and I don't want to call up some strange Uber to come pick you up. So this is what we're going to do. Babe, I need you to listen very carefully. You are going to have to change that tire. I know you've never done before. All right? And if I was there, I would do it for you. Okay? But we're up against the clock here. So the first thing you need to do is pop the trunk. Okay? That's my girl. Good. Now, underneath the floor of the trunk, there's a little place to grab it and lift up. Do you see it? Good. What you're looking at is a smaller tire, sometimes called the donut, but we're just going to call it the donut right now just to make things easier. Right, it's bolted on there, so you're going to need to find whatever mechanism is built into your car to unwind it. I don't know what it's called. The tire iron, maybe. I know that's what they call like the T-shaped ones. Sometimes it's like on a side panel. Do you see any side panels inside? Perfect. Open it up. Yeah, you're gonna have to get your hands dirty on this, babe, and I'm sorry that I'm not there. But I have full faith that you can do this, okay? Alright, now that's open. Tell me what it looks like. Alright, a long end and a short end. And it looks like it'll fit over the bolt. Perfect. What you're gonna do... Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I think I know what you're talking about. So that part should just twist. So you untwist that part. You're going to need to loosen that donut tire, okay? And then once it comes off, you're going to have to be able to take it out of the trunk. And sometimes it's like there's like a little connector on top. I don't know what the back of your car looks like. I'm sorry. Yeah. No, that should do it. Good. Okay. This next part is going to be, It's going to sound worse than it is. Now that you've moved the donut and you have the tire iron, do you see something that will help lift the car? It should be small and compact, but when you spin it, there should be a part where it spins, and that will help lift the car up. Yeah, it's like called a jack, basically. I mean, it's not going to mean anything right now, but when it comes to referring to things over the phone, we do need to give them names. I know I'm talking a lot. I'm nervous. I trust that you can do this, but the less light there is outside, the harder it is going to get. Okay. So the first thing you need to do on the tire of the blown out wheel is to use the tire iron to loosen the lug nuts. Or they're just like, the big things that are on the outside. You'll be able to tell because the end of the tire iron will fit on them. Perfect. Good. You got the right one. But yeah, I know they're going to be hard. They're meant to stay on, and it's not easy to get them off. But you're going to get to jump on them. Yeah, so right now, your car is in park, right? And off. I feel like I should have asked that earlier. It's just, seeing the sunset like it is, it's hard to keep everything top of mind. Okay, all right, good. Car is off. It is in park. Throw up that emergency brake if need be. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if that will grip the tires. Don't mess with the emergency brake. Maybe, I don't know. I just don't know. I'm sorry. I sound like a mess, but I just don't know. All right. You don't need the emergency brake, is my guess. The one time I did this, I didn't need the emergency brake. Okay. So you're going to need to put the tire iron at an angle where you can jump on it. Also, you're going counterclockwise. This is very important because you could break the iron going the wrong direction and jumping on it like that. But going counterclockwise, you'll need to jump on it to just get that initial loosening up. You may have to do it a few times. It's okay to hold on to the car. Give it a try. Are you okay? I heard you fall on the other end. I was just a little bit worried, but it gave way. Yeah, so now all you need to do is continue to work that tire iron to turn the lug nut counterclockwise. That's good. Oh man, those cars sound like they are really close. At least on the passenger side, you're not facing traffic. Okay. Once you have that first one off, you just need to do that for the rest. I know. It's not easy, but you can't give up. All right? We are already too far into this. I mean, at this point, it would just be a mess, right? Hold on. You know what? Let me talk to the guys. All right? I'm going to tell them I need a few more minutes on this. Well, more than a few minutes, I guess, but I'll be right back, okay? I'm not hanging up. I'm just going to set the phone down. Babe, how's everything going? Really? That's great news. Okay. I smoothed it over with the guys. They understand. They are going to just take 20 and we're going to be wrapped up by then. You are going to be on your way before they need to start back up. Trust me. Okay, so now that the lug nuts are off, you need to take the jack, and there's this ledge under the car. Find a place close to the tire, but not directly under it. You're going to need to move I would say at least 2 hand widths away. And we're going to use this jack to lift the car up. Now, while the car was where it was putting downward pressure on the tire. That made removing the lug nuts easier. Now, after we lift the car up from this one area, the tire is going to hang there and you'll be able to pull it off. It's not going to be easy, but you just need to find that spot first. Okay, good. Now, yeah, it's going to be a bit rough. So you take the tire iron and it goes into the jack, and then you spin that a direction. There's only really one direction it works. I can't be 100% sure which way you need to go. You got it. Okay. So this is the easy part. You're just spinning it right now as it slowly unfurls. And trust me, it can go really high. You only need it to go like so high. Yeah, it's technically it should be like big enough to lift the entire side of your car so that like both tires will hang off. We don't need that much. So we're just getting close to this front tire. Yeah. As it gets harder, you can fold the tire iron in on itself and use it as a crank. You're doing great. Babe, I knew you could do this. I am so proud of you. You got it. You got it. Just keep on cranking it. I know you can. No, I'd say you have at least 15 minutes of light left. But I'm not an astrologer. Meteorologist, really? The sun's a star. All right, okay. I trust you, babe. You're the smart one. I just hit sticks on the drum, so yeah, I'm not too bright as it is. Well, maybe in this one area. Is it higher off the ground? Good. All right, once the tire's lifted up off the ground, you need to keep going just a little bit further. The donut is smaller than a regular tire, so it doesn't need to have enough space to where you're putting a full inflated tire in. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, now I'm going to say gently take the tire off. Right now, the car is not in the most stable position, but it is not that dangerous as long as you treat it respectfully. Okay? You need to lift the tire up and then off of where those lug nuts were, like the little screws, right, that are sticking out. All of them are off, correct? Good, perfect. All right. So lift it up. Got it. Now set it aside. Just don't let it roll off somewhere. You're going to put it in the trunk at the end. Not now, but at the end. And also avoid touching the spot where it blew out. There's like metal woven into the rubber of a tire, and you could easily cut yourself on it. Oh, you're doing so good, princess. I knew it. Good. All right. Next, you need to face the... Oh, man. So, it's... You face the tire inward. I don't know how to properly describe this. Like, if it was a bowl, the small part of the bowl would be facing towards you, and you are pushing it into the slot. Like, push the donut into where the tire used to be. Have it fitted properly. All right, and you're going to need to work it all the way to the back. Good. Good. Okay. Next, take the lug nuts. You got to put them back on and just kind of like twirl them on with your fingers. Okay? Now, we're not going to get it too tight. We're just going to get it like, finger tightened. You're going to do the rest once the car is resting back down. Yeah, you got the right idea. You have to do all 5. We're almost there. Yeah, no, you got the time. Just don't panic. Don't worry. This is the home stretch. You got all 5? Good. Now we're going to lower the car back down. We need the car's downward pressure to secure the tire when we tighten it up. All right, so that's why it's important. Get it as tight as you can with your hands. Alternate from like side to side. Make sure all of them are in as far as they go. All right, then you just go the opposite direction with the tire iron. Well, I'm worried. I'm not disappointed. I'm just worried. But you're doing great. You're doing really good. I can tell just by the sounds of that car. All right. Is it all the way down? Perfect. Good. All right. Next, take the tire iron, pick one of the lug nuts, and tighten it as much as you can. Then go directly across from that one and tighten the next one. Now this way you're slowly working it in and they don't have any like uneven spots. I don't know, it's just the way my dad taught me. Yeah. I miss him too. He really loved you. I mean, he liked me. You know, he can always boast to his friends, oh, I have this Rockstar son. He's in a band, plays drums. Totally not replaceable by like a key or two of the piano with some pre-recorded music. But, you know, definitely an important part of the band. But you made him smile. And I think that he worried I wouldn't find anyone before I met you. I think I did worry too. You got them all on? Excellent. All right. So, now that they're all tightened, you're going to need to pack up the tire and the tire iron and the jack. Now, put the little like floorboard back in the car. Yeah. Now it's possible to like, I mean, your trunk is empty. So I'm just saying, like, we don't need to go through the process of storing the tire right now. I'll take care of that. Yeah. It's all in the trunk? Well, there you go. You have changed a tire. You're on your way here? I can't wait to see you when you get here. Why don't you start the car up, and I just want to hear it drive a little. Okay? It sounds good. And you've got it, princess. I am so very proud of you. The guy's not going to, well, they'll believe it. They have a lot of faith in you as well. But that's someone in there is going to get a kick out of this. Yeah. I love you too. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.